When talking about horses that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, there are no better candidates than Highland. He, in many ways, is one of the forgotten horses of Queensland racing, and it's hard to explain why, seeing he won 5 Group 1 races and was placed in several others. Highfield was bred at Canning Downs near Warwick, which is the oldest stud in Queensland. He was by their champion sire Highfield, who got many Group 1 winners during the 1920s. He was originally raced by the studmaster and Mr. J.H.S. Barnes and was trained by Jack Nowd, who's renowned as one of the Nowd family and is father of Keith Nowd, the legendary Brisbane racing rider and Racecaller. Highland showed a lot of ability early in his career and was given his chance in the 1925 Stradbroke Handicap. He won the race in a tight finish, and it still stands in the record books as the biggest field in any Group 1 race in Brisbane. There were 28 runners in that race, and he was just too strong at the finish. He was then transferred to Terrier Hearn, who's another famous character in Brisbane racing. Hearn was the chairman of the Brisbane Turf Club and is renowned for inventing the Doomben 10,000. But he had a lot of very good horses, and one of those was Highland, who came back in 1926 to make it back-to-back Stradbrokes with Jim Pike in the saddle. Highland was then sold to Dame Rita Buxton, a famous racehorse owner in Melbourne in the 1920s, 1930s and 1940s. She had a lot of success with horses, and particularly from Queensland. One of her best horses was High Sice, who was also bred at Canning Downs and won a Caulfield Cup. Highland won the 1928 Cox Plate for Mrs. Buxton in a driving finish when ridden by Billy Duncan. He returned the next year and in a deceptive finish was beaten a nose by Night March in the 1929 Cox Plate. Highland went on then to win 2 more Group 1 races, including the Underwood Stakes, and that lifted his total to 5 Group 1 wins and 6 Group 1 placings. If any horse deserves a place, even if belatedly, in the Queensland Hall of Fame, it's Highland.